What's up, guys? Hybrid Mongoose here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. And today we are going to talk about Meteor Mash. And the stats have actually changed from the previous video I actually posted. We thought it was 90 damage, but now it's 100. So if you haven't checked out my guide on Beldum Community Day, click on the card that's going to pop up here. A lot of good information in that. Pokemon Go Hub has released a really great article. Link will be in the description below for that article about Meteor Mash, what has been discovered, and now the move is actually in the game data. So got a lot of information to cover here, so we're gonna get right into it. Meteor Mash stats finally discovered in Pokemon Go's game master file. So guys, this is huge. It says trainers, Metagross lovers, and Steel fans rejoice. Meteor Mash stats were just added to a secretive file that configures Pokemon Go and provides stats for all moves and Pokemon in the game. Fabled game master file. Okay, it says Meteor Mash is a 2-bar steel type move that deals 100 damage, up from the 90 damage that was hinted by multiple YouTuber content creators, including myself. And that's common actually for Community Day. They've changed moves multiple times, changed their damage, probably seen a balancing issue and made a change. Continuing on, it says, and its animation only lasts 2.6 seconds, dealing damage that lasts 200 milliseconds of the animation period. In other words, it's an amazing move without a doubt, the best steel charge move for Metagross, and it makes a world of difference overall in the steel type meta game. So here's the raw data that was added to the master game file. You can actually see here. How does Meteor Mash compare to existing Metagross moves? And this here, guys, is where it gets actually insane. How much damage it does compared to what Metagross has currently. Well, suffice it to say that you don't want Metagross with any other moveset. Steel will always be steel with a poor metagame usage and inherent bias towards defensive scenarios, but a Meteor Mash Metagross is actually viable steel type with a decent damage output. The following table illustrates DPS difference in Meteor Mash Metagross versus existing movesets. So you can actually see here, Bullet Punch Meteor Mash, it actually does a cycle DPS of 24.51, and you can see here Meteor Mash with Zen Headbutt does slightly lower, 23.7. You have his existing best moveset, which is Bullet Punch Flash Cannon, and it only does 19.49 cycle DPS. So the raw DPS difference is huge, making Meteor Mash arguably the best Metagross move, and improving Metagross's raw potential DPS output by 25.7%, pairing Bullet Punch to Flash Cannon and Meteor Mash. We are yet to rerun our simulation suite, but we're confident about the following claims. Meteor Mash Metagross is the best steel type currently available in the game. There is no reason to have any other moveset on Metagross, regardless of its role, defensive, offensive, speculative, PvP. You absolutely can't miss out on Beldum Community Day, as you are losing around 25% of potential DPS on Metagross. To counter the points above, be aware that Steel is only super effective versus Fairy, Ice, and Rock, which can be countered by a wide selection of existing Pokemon. A Redditor named Tesmath created a handy chart that compares Meteor Mash to previous introduced CD moves, hinting that we have seen a similar move to Meteor Mash in the past. So showing, you know, the DPS, Last Resort, Hydro Cannon, Plant Frenzy. You're seeing like the DPS, and actually look at the Hydro Cannon. Wow, 47. Conclusions: a shiny Meteor Mash Metagross is an amazing catch that makes hunting for a good Beldum on Sundays CD completely worth it. Like we said earlier, we're yet to run a full simulation, but things are looking good for Metagross. It finally got a moveset that makes it worth powering up. So this is actually gigantic news, guys. Gigantic. Meteor Mash is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So now, I mean, with Metagross being the best steel type in the game, and really its best move, you know, you really have to be careful about how you handle Community Day. I'm gonna definitely be careful about IVing, and it's gonna probably be annoying. I'm probably not gonna be fast catching too much, to be honest, just because I'm gonna have to IV check a lot, or I might come up with a strategy of fast catching 5, IV checking 5, move on, and that's what I might do. I haven't figured out my exact strategy yet, but you want to make sure that if you catch, let's say, you know, a 96% with 15 attack during Community Day, you do not want to miss out on Meteor Mash. So, you know, I would highly suggest checking IVs throughout the event to make sure you don't miss out on that. Normal catching is going to be slow, of course, and everyone that's used to fast catching is just, it's hard not to do it once you once you do it all the time. If you want more tips on Beldum Community Day, click on the video that's in the end card of this. It's actually my top 5 tips for Beldum Community Day. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.